People don't even know the richest man ever was black. And I think black men need to know that.
Like, let's be real. Hot take. You're single until you're married. What would be your worst fear as a parent? My worst fear. I like that question.
I like that.
My biggest fear would be like me being in my kid's life and my kid being like, I feel like my dad wasn't there for me or he abandoned me. My kid's like,
stop being homo. No. It's a joke.
The #1 podcast on the planet.
Black was such an interesting topic, right? Because remember we was in the Gallo and we went to Saks Fifth. It was full of black people. And statistically, black people aren't balling like that.
They're not.
And you look at the Gucci line too and like the Louis line, black people.
Those are not successful people. Those are people that are using credit lines to go buy that Gucci.
These are interesting. And we also own the most Benzes too.
Yeah. We're the biggest buyers of Benzes.
Yeah. So it's really interesting. Like as a whole, we're not balling. But if you look from the outside, it looks like we're one of the wealthiest groups.
But that's not real wealth.
It's just an illusion.
It's an illusion, but it goes back to It goes back to, I think you know more about African history than me, but African culture is real showy.
Africans used to rock, golds and all that,
I mean, African culture is very, very showy. So I think it's some shit that's like implanted in our DNA to flex. I think flexing is really in niggas' DNA. And that our especially black culture in America, it's what you look like more than what you have.
I mean, Mansa Mussa broke economies flexing gold.
If you look at some of the niggas that work at McDonald's, they have some of the nicest fucking shoes. But you look at Warren Buffett and he wears a fucking Casio watch.
By the way, we're not immune to this, want to flex either.
No. I have gold chains on right now. I'm worth about $100. Yeah.
No, I have threes on. No. I am not immune to flexing.
I have Gucci slides for no reason. There's no reason to have Gucci slides. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're flexing. I have fucking Gucci slides. There's no reason to have Gucci slides.
Yeah.
Why buy $250 slides? It's a bad investment. These went down in value.
Speaking of, since I got to clear this up. Oh, yeah, but white people do it. Yes, listen, what white people do is they'll have like a white tee, right? That white tee will be worth like $1,000 type thing. Yeah. They wear the same brands, the same Italian brands, but no logo.
Wait. It's not even just that though. So when they pay, and then their suits would be $1,500.
Yeah.
Like,
and all the vacations and the yachts and stuff, yeah.
Their flex is never their clothes. Their flex are their assets. And their assets pay for their clothes. That don't even have to flex. That's their culture.
Yeah.
So don't think they're immune to flexing. I'm not saying that. But most of their flexes are assets. Most of our flexes, which are depreciating asset. You buy a Benz off the lot, that's instantly $10,000 gone.
Yep.
When you buy these chains don't really hold values. When you bust down a Rollie,
that really loses value.
It loses value. That Rollie is instantly not worth as much as it used to be. And you just put $20,000 into it. So our flexes are depreciating assets.
Example. White millionaires flex 20 houses. Black billionaires flex 20 chains. I'm generalizing, of course. But y'all get the point.
Your chains ain't worth as much as your houses. Those chains are not bringing in revenue. You niggas will drop $400,000 on this chain. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get it twisted.
Drop that $400,000 on a fourplex.
Don't get it twisted. I like the chains. I like the shoes. I like the brands. But y'all gotta be smart with it.
Please. I think if we're gonna usher in this new thinking of
new black nation. That's what I call it. New black nation.
If we're gonna usher in this new thinking of the new black nation, I really want us to start flexing like some billionaires. I'm tired of the of going to Gucci with $200 in your bank account.
Yep. What about $200,000 in your bank account?
No. Buy that Gucci. Do what Rich Dad Poor Dad said, which everybody named Mama's read Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's just so hard to follow. I can't lie to you. That shit is hard to follow.
It is hard to follow, isn't it?
Oh my God. I love the cars. I love the watches. I love walking out with all the gold on.
Bro, stacking assets takes patience. Like, you got to wait years for some of them assets to develop.
But white people know when they go to certain places, those assets speak
for themselves.
Values.
Yeah.
Speak way more values than those chains because when you have those chains, we look at you like, oh shit, look at he has those chains. But what is that bank looking at you like? To get that loan, to get more assets. Because when you get those assets, now that bank is giving you more money to go get more assets.
I want to have a millionaire on this podcast, like as a guest.
Facts. Because that's some. This
Preferably a black millionaire.
This is what we should have been talking about
in the business episode. But we had no experience, no knowledge, nothing. We have a little bit of knowledge now.
Yeah, but we got a taste of what the entrepreneur world is, and I wanted to talk about that, but that shit is over fantasized, dog.
What, the entrepreneur lifestyle?
That shit is over fantasized.
Yes, a lot of sleepless nights.
This shit's ass.
You have no consistent income.
This shit's ass.
Because at least when you have a 9 to 5, you're getting paid bi-weekly. Entrepreneur, you might go months without making any income.
And everybody I think I had that shit in my bio for the longest. That, like, at first it was the over. It's always an overcorrection, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell how much money we made from this podcast, but it's not a lot.
It's not. And like when you talk about hours, bro. Like 14 a day.
I mean, it's cool to say, yeah, I have a business, I have a podcast, and I own my own thing, but like,
and I haven't even got
a 9 to 5.
marketing.
A 9 to 5 is so much more stable.
A 9 to 5, you know when you coming in, you know when you checking out, and you know how much you gonna get paid. Mm-hmm. I would die for that shit right now. Like, that would be amazing.
That's why the people that on the 9 to 5s don't understand. They don't understand.
And because of social media, it's been fantasized. Oh, entrepreneur, you get to come in on your own time. Mm-hmm. They don't mention the time. Like that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. I don't want that doctor. I want to fuck with a boss. I want to fuck with a man who's his own boss. Do you know what that own boss is going through?
Do you know how much time you're not gonna spend with that own boss? Do you know how much more time you would spend with that 9 to 5 nigga than you would with that entrepreneur? My mother wakes up at 4 o'clock every morning. 12, 14-hour days. That shit sucks. I'm here from 9 to 9.
Bro, I'm literally in this office 7 days a week. We might take a Monday off once a month.
Bro, for real. I'm with this, like that over fantasization of being an entrepreneur. Fuck that shit. A lot of you niggas need the 9 to 5. But most of the time they get slapped in the face because most of your ideas are not good.
Just try and get a high pay 9 to 5. There's no shame in having a 9 to 5.
At all. There's no, even when we say like go become a plumber. You really want to make bank? Mm-hmm. You can be a plumber with bank.
Learn how to code. Bro, coding is a bag. You can get your certifications. You're set.
Google will literally give you free classes on certain things in technology that can make you $50,000 to $60,000 a year to get the certification to make $50,000 to $60,000 a year. If you can eat that shit for a month, go make $40,000. Go be a post worker. Like, bro, there's some shit out there that can make you a lot of money.
I told some of my homies this who were dropouts. Didn't want to listen to me. I told them get some certifications. Y'all gonna be set for life.
For good, you're gonna be better than these niggas coming out of college because they're working at Target without your certification. They have less than you. When they come out of college after paying $200,000,
what?
They're gonna be making less than you.
Yeah.
And you're a welder. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I wasn't doing this, I would definitely go look into becoming a welder. That shit looks lit.
Yeah, either that or learning how to code.
Or learning how to fix cars. I would love to do some shit that like looks fun. I could do that. Scalpington, something. Make me $60,000, $70,000 a year. I'm not going to school.
We turn into the money podcast, y'all.
This start off with women.
This is a business episode now. When you look at that.
But we'll get off the business bag. We'll get off the business bag. Mm-hmm. We still haven't touched toxic femininity.
Oh, since we're on this topic now, I got to talk about the certain Twitter point that they've been trying to push. Because, Twitter loves to push random propaganda.
Random.
Men kick it with abusers. Men don't care when their homies abuse women. And men just casually cool it with rapists. No.
Not rapists, but I don't know what you're doing to your girl at home. I'm not going to lie to you.
I don't
you're
either.
abusing your girl, I don't know.
But
so we're not casually kicking it with...
But no man's going to his homies and be like, oh, yeah, I abused my girl yesterday, bro. Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Slap that bitch. Yeah, slap the shit out of her. Like, no. If he's doing that, I didn't know.
We don't know. And if we know, we're not going to be like, oh, it's cool. It's okay. It's a good thing to do.
If I ever see my homie hit my girl, it's yo.
Chill out, bro.
No, it's chill out, bro. But like, you got it, bro. Like, I'm out. Like, like I'm not about to. You're a different human.
Chill out. And we're definitely not hanging out with no rapists. Like, let's get that under control.
And if I found out a nigga raped somebody,
I'm cutting him off. I can't tolerate that at all.
never talking to that man again. So no, we're not casually kicking it with rapists. We don't, rape
That's
that
crazy.
bitch last week.
That's
Like,
crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Why are they pushing? What's with that there? That's a weird narrative.
Because apparently, I don't know, it's due to this toxic masculinity thing that men are okay with their homies being abusive, rapists, because it's a part of male culture or something.
I am okay with my nigga fucking hoes. And cheating. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about that.
Yeah, like,
I'm not gonna front you. I don't care about that.
I'm not
care about
I'm gonna
that.
keep it a full bean with you. I'm okay with my homie. I do not care if my homie is cheating.
You think I'm checking my homie for cheating? Are you kidding me?
Hell no. And girls, let's be honest. You not checking your homegirl for cheating. Like, come on.
We gotta keep it 1,000 here.
We gotta keep it 1,000 here. If he was to go to okay, let's get a scenario to woman.
Cheating on his girl, especially. Like, let's be real. Hot take. You're single until you're married.
No, that's wrong. No, that's not true. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's some hella pussy shit to tell somebody like, "Hey, I'm with you. You're all mine." I'm not saying I would. It's some hella pussy shit to do that. That's some real fit. Now that's some not feminine.
Until there's a ring on Shawty's finger, and he's committed to you for life.
That's not until a ring though. If you're telling this person like, "Hey, I'm with you. I'm only with you," that's really fucked up to go behind her back. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
But you know, people lie. So people lie. It's not. That's
people
just not
well,
I'm
just saying like it's weird. It's. I don't give a fuck that you're doing it.
Actually, I'm just saying. I'm helping y'all women out. Actually, don't put too much. Don't listen to the man's mouthpiece. Listen to his actions.
Listen to his actions for sure. For sure, listen to his actions. But if you're telling this person that like, "Hey, you're with them. I'm only with you." That's mad pussy to just go and cheat. It is.
It's questionable character. But I'm not, like I would say, I'm just telling women this. Like, if he says he'd like to be with you for life, then where's the ring?
What if you're our age and you need to build up to that level? I do not want to give anybody a ring at this age, no matter how much I love you.
Hell nah.
So how do you even build? Okay, so if what you're saying, how do you even build up to that level?
I'm talking about if y'all been together for like 3-4 years.
How do you even build up to that level if he's single? So that's not a true statement. There's stages to dating. Now, while you're talking to a nigga, I don't like that shit. If we're not together, then I'm single. Damn near in the in between, I'm still single.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's what I'm so in the in between. Hell yeah, I'm still single. But after that, nah, come on.
We're not gonna check our homies for cheating.
Hell no.
We're not.
And you're not gonna look. So this is this scenario I wanted to get right. So if a girl, you're a girl, right? Yeah. Your homegirl's cheating. Yeah. Her man comes to you. You snitching? Women. I'm speaking to you. You snitching?
They're not. They covering for her.
So shut the fuck up. You okay with your homegirl cheating? You're not gonna stop being her homegirl because she cheated.
Not for cheating. Hell no. They not. Y'all not.
Now, if your homegirl fucks your man, I pray you stop being her homegirl.
That's some grimy shit.
Huh?
That's some grimy shit.
Like if I fuck your girl. Not your side piece.
Not my piece. Cause I
don't care about that either.
Who cares? But your girl, like you've been with for a minute, that's grimy behavior. And also dating some of your homies been with for a minute, that's grimy behavior too. As much as I personally joke about it, it's grimy behavior.
It is. Now we're off of fucking toxic femininity. Women doing makeup for men.
Mm-hmm. It's okay for both genders when they do stuff for the opposite gender.
I don't.
The majority of, bruh.
I think it's half and half.
No women.
I think it's half.
Most men are not getting consistent haircuts. Some men are barely even showering.
Shut up.
Some men are not really using deodorant. So I think it's safe to say, and women, same thing. Like, I think if there's no men, women are not going to do certain things too. So it's okay for both genders to admit we do certain things for women. Or the opposite gender.
I don't think women do makeup for men, though, dog. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like I've seen, like I think they get off. Like, we're not playing video games for men. I think they really get off to that shit.
It depends on the woman, of course. I mean, I've seen women do makeup for fun, all that, and to look, change their look up.
I think women that were wearing full face makeup to school every day, those type of women, they're not doing it for the fun of it. But like people that will go out in their everyday life without full fucking makeup on and will literally sit at the house and just put makeup on, they're not doing that shit for men. There's no way. Because they're not even going nowhere.
Nah.
And I think there's a good amount of women. There's enough to where it's like, nah, I'm not about to say that. That's the
I
exception
agree with the
to
makeup.
the rule.
Now, hair? I think women are doing their hair for men.
Hell
I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie to you. They are.
Hell yeah.
We're
Hair is different.
Yeah.
Hair is not an art form. That makeup shit is an art form.
It is.
As gay as I sound right now, they do that shit like we play video games. Like for real. Like they really watch tutorials on that shit.
They do.
Like they watch gameplays.
Yeah.
They be watching the makeup gameplays. There's a reason why like these Jeffree Star, the James Charles, like those niggas have so much money. Like these are real like... If it was just for men,
that shit looks hard.
If it was just for men, they wouldn't be watching it for entertainment.
That's
Like
true.
like we do shit that's just for women. And both genders, you're right. Like not the way we are we saying the way we dress?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It depends. It depends though. It depends. But yeah, dog, yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Are we saying the way we dress? Are we saying?
I think women do the same thing with the dressing too.
Ooh, I think women dress for men.
Yeah.
I think there's way more argument that women dress for men than makeup. Because makeup is so...
Yeah, makeup is like they can do just to do it.
I don't know a lot of fashion entertainers.
But dressing in hair? Yeah, y'all doing it for the opposite gender.
And we dressing for hair for us is opposite gender.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, makeup's different, dog. That's their hobby. That shit weird. I mean, go do your shit.
Mm-hmm. Men are really powered by women, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, our whole life revolves around
Bro,
that
there's
shit.
coaches are making millions of dollars teaching men how to finesse. And
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it because
No, get your money.
you need pointers. If I had a coach in high school, I would have been different. I'm not gonna lie to you. You would have too. If we had actual guidance on how to like talk to women in high school.
That's one thing that I did not ask my
Yeah.
father, which I probably should have asked. That's one thing that if we knew how to play, but you gotta emotionally go through it to know how to play the game. Because people
take your losses.
I've asked people like, you gotta take those
your
losses.
Yeah.
We can talk about the game real quick. I love to get into the game back. I love to get into the game back. It takes experience. Like it takes going through a woman dogging you out. That's why the whole trope on the internet is what's it called? The reason I'm like this is because of women. I wanted to treat women right in the beginning. It's like on some baby shit. Like we come out whole. A lot of us. Y'all turned us into this way because of what y'all.
And then men understand you have to play the game, let the game play you.
You.
Yeah.
Because of what y'all want. Because what y'all are at this age attracted to.
Yeah. It's the truth.
It's like this with this. It's like with the Zendaya movie. You have to make your woman jealous. She put it in it. Yeah, there's a movie with Zendaya called Malcolm and Marie. I wish we could really start reviewing movies on this podcast. That would be great to really.
I was gonna watch it like next week, but yeah.
Bro, watch it next week so we can talk about that shit. I thought it was
2 hours of arguments though.
That shit was amazing. But it's the ups and downs of a relationship. It had to do with the ups and downs of a relationship. It got into like black tropes, but not even just black tropes. Like the idea of him being a creator, and I relate to this shit. I know I'm gonna sound like a coon. I warn y'all for my coon moments. But he was talking about being a creator and not just wanting to be looked at for just being black. Wanting his art to stand for itself.
Questions.
Whoa.
But some of them are like super easy to answer.
Yeah. If we can't get to all of your answers, we sorry, bro.
All right, I'm just go through the best ones. All right, y'all. We're gonna answer y'all's IG questions. Follow us on the gram.
Suburban
Follow us
section.
on the gram. The gram is growing every day. We like that.
The Ask the Suburban section.
Ask Q&E.
Ask
Let's
the
get
Suburban.
it. All right, let's do the basic one. When is the album coming?
Hey,
I'm not giving y'all no
so
date for
funny.
that.
I love that question.
It
Whoever
is
asked that
funny.
shit. I love that question.
Shout out to
Just say the name.
2K Carmine. 2K Carmine.
That is so
She
fucking
actually
funny.
asked us 3 questions. We're gonna answer. We'll do this first one though. When is the album coming? Man, the sound. We're really trying to develop the sound before we give y'all
That
anything
album,
because we don't want to give y'all some trash that sounds really bad.
Yeah.
We're trying to polish the sound and the flow first.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to use Pro Tools.
Yeah, and then we'll drop something nice. You know, some y'all can listen to.
We'll give y'all a single. Let us know what you think about the single.
Yeah.
We're trying some different. This is some different shit.
It's
definitely not gonna be like some shit you hear for the first
on
time.
the radio. No, it's like something different. Yeah,
some artsy shit. We be in our artsy shit.
Yeah,
we be in our artsy bag.
2K Carmine. I'm being serious. Drop the album. It's coming.
We know there's a high demand
didn't forget
for the
about
album. My fault. I didn't know there was a high demand.
And 2K Carmine also asked us. You were hella interactive. We like it.
I love it.
What do I get girls for Valentine's Day? Because I have no idea. Basics: teddy bear and chocolate.
That's some basic.
That is
shit.
basics.
That's some basic.
Take her to the movies. You know, make her feel good.
Nah, if you really want to get her something, don't get her something big and just take her to a 5-star restaurant. It should be $80. You don't gotta get no fucking fake ass promise ring.
Don't do that.
You don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you don't gotta get no fake ass promise ring. You don't gotta get no cheesy teddy bear. You take your girl to somewhere like I'm talking nice. Like you gotta you gotta plan this shit right now. You take your girl to somewhere nice. She go, whoa. Y'all dress up like for us. Nice as Olive Garden. I ain't gonna lie.
It is at our age, yeah.
At our age, nice as Olive Garden. So if you take y'all niggas got $80. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Even cheesecake will do at our age. I'm not gonna lie.
And $80 is not even what it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost like 60.
It won't cost 80. It costs like 60 at the most.
You can low key, depending on where y'all at, you can take her to cheese bucket. She gonna be happy.
Yeah.
But if you really want to like bust some shit down that day,
5-star restaurant.
Take her to a nice steakhouse.
Ooh.
It's gonna be like, whoa.
Run your pockets, but ooh.
Is $80 running your pockets?
I mean, our age, $8 is significant.
If you go to cheesecake, it's 60.
Well, maybe it's just me because I'm down bad. $8 is significant to me. I don't know.
Yo,
maybe I'm the exception.
Tell her she can't get an appetizer. It's $60.
60 bucks isn't that bad.
And especially at ours because we're not drinking.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's $60. You niggas ain't. If y'all niggas ain't got $60, I'm sorry.
You shouldn't be dating if you don't have $60. All jokes aside, you shouldn't be dating if you don't have a $60 here, man.
Yeah, nigga, get your shit together,
Yeah,
dog. You ain't got $60 to spend on back. You got 2 months to build up $60.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. You got $60, nigga. Take it to a 5-star restaurant and wear some nice shit. Y'all got one nice outfit. Some of y'all got one nice outfit.
Mm-hmm. All right, another question.
And if not, thrift
Shout
that
out to Devon_JXNDS. What
What
would be your worst fear as a parent? My worst fear. I like that question.
I like that.
My worst fear as a parent would be being in my kids' life.
Some being homo. No. It's a joke. 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 It's a joke.
My biggest fear would be like me being in my kid's life and my kid being like, I feel like my dad wasn't there for me or he abandoned me or he wasn't emotionally invested in like raising me.
So you want to have kids when you can.
I want to have I want to have a deep relationship with my kids because someone I know said like growing up like with their dad, like they didn't have the close relationship with their dad. Like, you know, like he was there, but he wasn't there. Like there wasn't he didn't invest no time into them. So
he was so worried about work.
Yeah.
And that got to him almost like he wasn't even there.
So yeah, I'm going to work, of course, you know, make money. This podcast going to blow up by then. I'm going to be on the tour all the time, on the road with my own personal stuff. But when I'm at home, I'm deep in my kids' life. I'm going to their PTA stuff, you know. I'm going to all their sports. I'm going to all their sports games.
Yeah, we like to see father eat.
Yeah, I'm buying my son clothes, you know, all that. I'm going to be in my kids' life, for real.
I really like that question. We really got to start asking y'all to ask questions.
Yeah.
But damn, that was a really good answer, nigga. That was an amazing answer because, yeah, with the lifestyle that we're probably going to have, we're not going to be around a lot if we were to have kids.
Yeah.
So.
But when we're there, we got to make it count.
That little nigga got to know. Little nigga or little nigga is. Or how would you say that? Well, that just, you want your child to be there for you. My biggest fear for my child is. This is going to sound crazy. Balancing, like, spoiling them and then, like, knowing that real life shit.
Because you want your kid to be able to, like, you know, be able to, like, work, you know, and get, like, you know, strong. But you don't want to
same time, you want to struggle for everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like you get that feeling like, But it's different than the way that like my parents.
To be fair
grew up.
though, if your kid has a natural work ethic, you won't have to worry about that.
No matter how much money they were had.
Yeah.
And if your kid is naturally lazy, no matter how broke you are.
They'll just be lazy.
But you still want to be able to, if you can, establish that work ethic in them, even
course.
if they're lazy.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it been done. I've seen somebody who's naturally lazy get established work ethic in them.
I'm naturally lazy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I want to sit down, watch Netflix all day, eat food.
I don't.
But I know.
But your ass get up. I know
when to turn the gears on.
Yeah, your ass get up. I can't even cap to you. I can't even cap on the podcast. Yo, he's here all the time.
I haven't missed a single week of this, and I'm not going to when I'm in perfect health. I would have to be sick, like vomiting all the time.
I was sick and came to this motherfucker. So I was dog sick and it came. I had middle corona came to this bitch. Y'all can't say shit about me. But yeah, so cause I was, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Same.
But still was able to establish to see how hard. I want my kid to see how hard that it takes to get to where I am. Like, yo, nigga, this ain't easy. I really want to document what we start. I really want to start documenting what we do.
Behind the scenes?
Hell yeah. To show niggas like, hey, you got to do boom, 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 boom. This didn't happen overnight. This is hours into this shit.
Years into this future shit. Child, if you're ever watching this, 40 years down the line, right now, we have barely any money to our name. 100%. We are at the bottom right now. And yeah, maybe when you watch this, we're going to be at the top. Who knows? Yeah,
and work your ass off, dog. And know that if we're talking to our future kids right now, I didn't think we were gonna come here, but if we're talking to our future kid right now, know that this life is meant to enjoy. So no matter what you do, I don't care if you're a fucking stripper. I kind of care if you're a stripper though, but we're not gonna get into that. I don't care what you do.
Q's kid, don't strip.
Please don't be a stripper. Please don't be on the pole. The mama get off the pole. I got money. You need money? I will give you money. No, I'm fucking with you. But whatever you do, enjoy. If you enjoy dancing and you enjoy stripping, do you enjoy whatever you do? Because this shit is short. This shit is not long lived.
Oh, you also got to teach your kids. All right, so I was hearing a very interesting stat that basically, so you know how basically when you're born into money, you're supposed to move up a class or stay, in the money. Black people statistically, even though they're born into money, are more likely to move down a class. Yeah, I know, right? So if you're black, I very much advise you to teach your kids the concept of generational wealth. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, and that's why the Steve Harvey video bothered me so much, bro. He's like, me and my wife spending all our money, or else my kids are not getting anything. That's some nigga shit.
That's crazy.
That's some real life nigga shit. You know what Bill Gates did? He told the public that I hope you're doing this. He told the public that, then in the same breath gave his kids each one of his foundations, right? They each got a foundation. He puts all his money that he has left over into that. They pay when you give it to charity. You pay this huge tax when you give your money to your kids. The government would have took almost 40% of that. Whatever they got, I think it's more than that though. I think it's like 60.
He gave his kids a gift.
Wait! It gets deeper than that. He put it in the foundation. They can get 10% of that without being taxed per year. These are they can withdraw 10% of a charity money per year, no tax. 10% of the amount of money that he's putting into each charity. So what is Bill Gates worth? Like 100? Let's say $100 billion. He has 4 kids. 4 divided by 100 is $40 billion each. 10% of $4 billion per year. They're making almost what, $40 million a year?
Yeah,
not taxed. He just found a way for them to keep it for the rest of their life. He did not give them money.
Because imagine us being rich and our kids growing up broke or dying broke. Like, come on.
That's some Mansa shit. This goes way deeper than and that's what my thing is about. But
yeah, that's no way to live. It's no way to live.
Like Mansa Mussa did that shit, dog. Don't do that shit. Look up who Mansa Mussa. Well, I'm gonna give y'all the facts on Mansa Mussa after that. So please teach your children generational wealth. Don't do that, Steve. It's you got to go get your money. I'm going to go spend my money. Some weirdo shit, bro. White people don't do that shit. Mm-hmm. And then you ask why we're stuck.
Your family's like your little kingdom. You got to build your kingdom up.
Oh, I want my son's son to eat off of what I did.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody with my blood to ever worry about money again. I want to do my part for my community. We are. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, this episode is crazy. This episode is crazy.
I don't know, y'all. This is top 5 episodes. It might be. It just might be, y'all.
Come on, give me the question. Give us. We gonna do this every week. Questions every week.
All right. Shout out to Exotic the Prod. He asked, "What do y'all think about cloning, and do y'all believe in it?"
What?
Cloning, as in cloning humans in the future, and do we believe in it? I think, like I've said before, we've got to be very careful when we do certain things. Because at some point, like, humans are trying to play God right now. And that's, I understand science advances and all, and that's cool, but be careful, y'all, because stuff can backfire. It's like trying to make robots too intelligent. Like, I feel like at some point, this can be kind of dangerous, because y'all got to watch out.
So much has been made on the advancement of the human body when we still don't know the human body. Like, we still don't understand. There's no computer that could ever. We can't even understand how magnificent our body is.
Like, for example, what if we start mass cloning people, right? And them clones, like, talking about, they're like, wait a minute, I think we're the original people. We should rebel.
It's not even. We can't even make I don't think cloning could be real. Because we don't even understand our bodies. And I don't think we'll never understand our bodies. No matter how smart we get.
Don't quote me. I think they've cloned embryos before.
They haven't. They're messing with like genetic DNAs, right? So they can make
gene modification.
They can make mice see in the dark. That's not cloning though. Cloning is a whole
cloning is a new person.
A whole new person. They'll never be able to do that. But I think cloning brings up a different conversation. Is like the genetic modifying, like making what's the word? Oh my God.
Like getting rid of genetic defects and stuff?
Not even that. It's like not fashion babies. What's the word?
Picking your baby's traits and stuff?
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
This thing, that's well, to me, like, the thing about that is like it's gonna be
designer babies, making designer babies.
It's only gonna be accessible to a certain part of the population. The average person won't be able to do it.
No, but if you're like, I want my baby to look like this. What will that do when the baby comes out? How will that baby act? And what is that doing to the brain? Because all right, so that mice can see in the dark, but what is that? How did that affect that mice's brain? What switched in that brain, or was it always there and we're just finding out ways to unlock it? Like, could we have always seen in the dark if we needed to see in the dark?
So are we starting to imply that biology is wrong, or that we can upgrade biology?
It's almost like, but you know how technology makes everything faster?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just doing that with things, because for us to be able to see in the dark, it would take years and years and years of like almost thousands of years of genetic selection, which is the same thing, but they're just speeding it up.
Like speeding the process up.
I'm way more cool with that than whole making of other humans.
That should sound dangerous. Like, I don't know. That can go wrong. I feel like it can go wrong. Just like I feel like making robots too intelligent can go wrong too.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't think we should be giving robots their own brain. I mean, I was told this from my cousin that was in the military. I think this is public record. The military created a computer that got so smart it questioned its own existence, and they cut it off.
Yeah, I've read about that before. Have y'all seen Terminator?
Shut up, nigga. The fact that was really created in real life, though, and they had to destroy it, that's scary. Why is a computer questioning its existence? Shaky!
Today, y'all, we got Q's monologue. I won't talk. I won't say nothing. If he says something really, really stupid, I might say something. And, I'll just chill out.
Today, I'm talking about the curse of black people. Now, I feel like this is a very appropriate topic, seeing what we've talked about on this episode. What I do want to get into is where this started. So during a period of history, the world changed to gold standard and spices. Gold and spices were the world's currency. When this happened, the country with the most resources ever, or you would say empire at the time, was the Mali Empire. Ran by a man named Mansa Mussa. Mansa Mussa is the richest is the richest man to ever live. If you look up who's the richest man to ever live, Mansa Mussa comes up. This man literally had the resources to make this empire be as big as it could ever be. Because even back then, money ruled everything. If you wanted the advancement of your people, if you wanted the advancement of your military, if you wanted the advancement of your society, you needed money. And the Mali Empire had all of that. But Mansa Mussa was religious. And Mansa Mussa decided to go on a trip to Mecca. During that trip, he decided to fuck the world's currency. He threw, I don't know the exact numbers. I don't think anybody really knows the exact numbers. Close to $100 billion worth of gold now off of camels on his trip to Mecca. Fucked up the world's economy for almost 20 years because of this. Him at the time thinking he did this because he had so much and he was giving back. Didn't realize that in 2 generations after him, they would be selling their own people to start the slave trade. When we talk about generational wealth, when we talk about building things that are bigger than us, you can't throw your money off the camels and expect nothing happened after that. Because the Mali Empire ends up going broke, breaking up, and selling its own people to jumpstart the slave trade. Majority of American slaves come from West Africa. The Mali Empire was majority West African. Those people, because of the actions of their leader before, not by being financially responsible, not looking 3 steps ahead like Great Britain, like Spain, not using that to advance their military, so those white people in those countries that are asking for the resources that we had don't end up coming trying to take our shit by force. Because let's not act like Egypt wasn't right above them. Let's not act like Rome wasn't a good distance, but you could get there. And you could pay for some of these people to come and advance the society. But no, we were thinking in the now. Black people need to stop thinking in the now. We need to stop being flashy in the now and think 3 generations ahead, because they wouldn't even have to sell their own people if he wouldn't have thought like that before.
I like that. Yes, to verify, Mansa Mussa was the richest man to ever live, period. He has so much gold, I can't find a number for it. And yes, a majority of the African diaspora has ancestry that goes back to that time period. And other countries, of course, but yeah. It's a much needed message.
It's a lot of messages that people don't even know. People don't even know the richest man ever was black. And I think black men need to know that. We off. I love all of y'all.
Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Please join the Patreon. You don't have to, but it's much appreciated.
It is.
And SB, not even the podcast, SB the brand at
SB
one point.
The brand, SB the gang, SB the nation.
Shit. Shout out to y'all. Much love.
I fucking love you, nigga.